So you're on active duty and you're wondering if there's anything that you can do to become an officer. You're currently an enlisted service member and you've always had a lifelong dream to become an officer, but you have no money for college. Well, you've heard about the Army Green to Gold program. What is it? Well, let's talk about it on Ask the Adjutant.
Call on, call on, call on, Thomas Mengesha. He will fight for your rights with all of his might. He's Mengesha.
Hello, I'm Captain Tom Mengesha, United States Army retired and former adjutant for Base Support Battalion North in Camp Buehring, Kuwait. And what I'd like to do is answer a viewer question. And this person is a specialist in the Army or an E4, and they're wondering if there's anything that they can do to become an officer. Well, the answer to that question is yes, there is. There's Officer Candidate School, but there's also this wonderful program called the Army Green to Gold program. Now, what is the Army Green to Gold program? Well, I'm glad you asked. And actually, that is directly in my wheelhouse because as you all know, I served and retired after over 23 years in the United States Army as both an enlisted service member and as an officer. And the Army Green to Gold Scholarship Program is a scholarship program solely set aside for active duty enlisted service member that provides them an opportunity to go to college. And the way it works is you apply for the scholarship as an enlisted service member in the United States Army, and regardless of the amount of time you have left on your contract, the Army will release you from your contract so that you can attend university or college to receive your commission. For example, when I applied for the Army Green to Gold Scholarship when I was stationed at Camp Humphreys in Korea, and I was released from my contract 4 years early to attend the University of South Carolina. Shout out to the Lady Gamecocks, who are now national champions. Now, what is the Green to Gold Scholarship? The scholarships are awarded for 2, 3, or 4 years. Soldiers with 2 years of college remaining to complete their degree are considered for the 2-year scholarship. Now, soldiers with 3 years of college remaining to complete their degree are considered for 3-year scholarships. Soldiers without college credit who require 4 years to complete their degree are considered 4-year scholarships. Now, to assist in the application process, you can use the Green to Gold Scholarship Option information booklet, which you can certainly find online, and I'll also leave a link for it in the description box below. Now, the booklet contains valuable information about the program and can also help you submit your application. Now, what are the benefits of the scholarship? The Green to Gold Scholarship Option winners will receive tuition or room and board support, additional money for textbooks, supplies, and equipment, a monthly stipend for up to 12 months each school year that increases each year based on your military science class, pay for attending the Cadet Leadership Course, or CLC, formerly the Leadership Development and Assessment Course, or LDAC, between the junior and senior years of college. And if qualified, the Montgomery GI Bill, Army College Fund are also benefits that can be used. Now, additionally, many colleges and universities offer incentives to scholarship winners. The professor of military science at your college of choice can provide further information on what is available at the school. Now, in addition to the financial incentives, soldiers receive additional benefits such as ROTC cadets. These benefits include leadership training, responsibility and practical experience, mentorship of the professor of military science at the university that you attend. Now, you may be wondering what the qualifications are. Now, you have to be under the age of 31 on December 31st of the year you complete all the requirements for the commission, and you must have required your bachelor's degree by that time as well. Now, this is a statutory requirement, and there are no waivers that are authorized. You must also have no criminal convictions. You must have served a minimum of 2 years of active duty, as well as 3 months of active duty for every 1 month of specialized training. Now, in that particular case, a waiver can be requested. Now, here's something that's important. You need at least a 110 GT score or greater. And coincidentally, that actually was lower because when I applied for it and received it, I needed a GT score of 115. And I exactly got a 115. You must pass your APFT within the last 6 months with a score of 180 or higher, and that's basically a minimum of 60 points in each event. You also must be a high school graduate or be an owner or the recipient or holder of an equivalent, such as a GED. Your cumulative high school and college GPA must be at least a 2.5. Now, you also need a letter of acceptance of the school of choice offering Army ROTC, a letter of acceptance from the professor of military science of that ROTC battalion, favorable national agency check, that's your background check, medical qualifications, and no more than 3 dependents, including spouse. That is waiverable. Now, just keep in mind, so if you're married and you have a bunch of kids, that could be an issue. You need 4-year applicants also must have taken the ACT or the SAT. So those are the requirements and what is needed if you want to apply for the Army Green to Gold program. Now, I can tell you, as someone who was a recipient of the Army Green to Gold program, it is a wonderful opportunity that can assist you in your endeavors to be an officer. And also something to keep in mind, if you become an officer, you will be moved into the elite stage of military service that only very few people are able to achieve. And that is someone who has served both enlisted time and officer time. And you know what they call those folks? They call them Mustangs. Look it up. So with that, I wish you all blessings and blessings. Shalom.
Call on, call on, call on. Thomas Mengesha.
Be sure to ring the bell in order to be notified of new uploads on this channel. And also, comment, share, like, and subscribe. Allahim willing, new videos coming each week.
He will fight for your rights with all of his might. He's Mengesha.